Okay,
Let's
let him in. You ready, Brielle?
Wunderbar.
Oh, Candy's a cow.
Look at this.
Candy,
116
Dad has
people
a
in a
cow head.
flash. Beautiful. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everybody. All right. Are you early birds? Oh, look at we got those thingies in the.
Yeah. We'll get him.
Let's get them. I got one for you. One more.
One more.
Hang on. I'm liking the fact that that number's going down. Oh, there's one more.
Yeah, skipping around. Okay, we're good. Looks like Braille got it.
Perfecto. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Now everybody got their smile on, got their Saturday face on. Got your camera showing your pearly whites.
Adam's excited.
Your Saturday, we'll call it Saturday professional appearance because it's kind of like a resort casual thing, or yeah,
Resort casual.
Resort business casual. That's a resort. Yeah, relaxed. It's Saturday.
Yeah,
Kick back, have fun, relax. We got a lot of notes, Linda. We got some good stuff to share later too, don't we?
Yes, we do, sir.
Yummy. We'll let everybody gets in here before we talk much more. But my gosh, we're blessed.
Beyond.
We had a good day yesterday. Stacy and I put like 60 or 62 people into our kiosk offer.
Awesome.
We did that pretty good time, and now we got good momentum, good direction. We know how to direct everybody. We'd probably get 75 or 80 next time. What do you think? Yeah. All right. It's been a good day, and you guys watch for an announcement on that. We'll make another announcement soon. Stacy and I can get together and figure out our calendar when we want to do one, and Rory says go. While we're waiting for everybody to get in, I want to share something with you. I'm gonna work on some stuff here today, but I want to share one thing with you, and it's a quote that I seen this morning in one of my newsletters I get. I read all kinds of newsletters, whether it's on my phone or on my computer. I get news and newsletters and stuff all the time. I pass things to Rory every morning, either make him smile or give him some good food for thought. Everybody will write this down because it kind of hit me this morning that I think everybody needs to understand this and grow this within yourself and share it and spread it. Self-love is the frequency. Maybe that's why it hit me, the word frequency, because we're talking so much about frequencies. Self-love is the frequency that attracts everything you desire. Yeah, does that hit home for anybody? Linda, Dina, Nell? Isn't that like a great message to share with the world?
Absolutely. That's where it all starts. You have to love yourself.
You can't love others and you can't spread love and you can't bring that light to the world unless you love yourself enough to express it. Don't be afraid to express it. That's what it meant to me. Express it so we can share it and spread it and help it multiply. Love who you are, man. Love where you are. Love what you do. Love being alive. Love treating yourself. That celebration Rory talks about. Every time you accomplish even the littlest goals, celebrate, do something for yourself. Give yourself that pat on the back. Give yourself that extra sundae with 3 cherries on top instead of 2. Whatever it is. Celebrate something. Give it to yourself. The ice cream cone or what was it, $1 million bar ice cream cone? God, Stacy was teasing me with that the other day. As soon as we got done working with Stacy, we ran and dipped ourselves some ice cream and made a cone. It feels great. Love who you are, love where you are, love what you do. That's an important one. Love being alive. Just love being alive and love treating yourself. But love what you do. Anybody want to elaborate on that, Linda, before we roll?
No, keep going.
No.
You're fantastic.
So so to me, on this online marketing, what we do, it's like it's gotten so deep inside me. It's like part of my DNA now. The more you attend meetings, the more you hang out, the more you put forth effort to learn the system, the more you put out there to help build your organization, build your income, build your teams, build everything. The more you surround yourself with it, it's like some kind of Adam, what do we want to call it? Osmosis. It just kind of like takes over and it gets in your DNA. And then when you start loving what you do, if you could wear like a name badge that said, "Hi, I'm Nell and I'm an online marketer," a real big one too, like this, one of those name tags that are really big. That's when things start to change inside of you. Everything you do gets different. Every conversation you have is different. The energy that you pour out to every presentation is different. Love what you do and love treating yourself, guys. I want to see if you guys want to share some celebrations, get on Facebook and share what you're celebrating, anything. And just, like tag me, Linda, Dina, Nell, Rory, tag us in them or something. Stacy, everybody, just tag us in these celebrations where you're treating yourself because you're so happy about blank. All right, ready to kick off the day? Let's see. First, we're going to talk about is our benefits page, right? I brought Nell in here. Surprise, surprise. Good morning, Nell. She thought she was going to sneak in, but I brought her. I brought her in. Love you and thank you. Because we're going to be talking about the employee benefits page. So let me screen share. I'll screen share with sound just in case I need to share any videos. Share with sound. I think it's over here. Zoom. I got too many tabs open again. How do you outgrow that phase? So we're all supposed to write a page. And I didn't pull up the document. Okay, I'll get the document in a second, Linda, unless you can pull it up while I'm doing this. Where did I put employment and jobs? Because that was the category.
Which document, honey? What are you talking about?
The document where he's got the code to
to
copy
fill
the
in.
form editor and make this. Yeah. Employee benefits that I just added at the end of it, best benefits ever, because I needed that power word, right? But I just like using best benefits ever. So there's my page. I wrote it. And Linda's going to share a document with you in a second in chat where you'll have all of this content to copy and code editor and put on your site. So that's exactly what I did. I did exactly what he's asking everybody else to do. So you can see, well, let me move these cameras out of my way. There we go. And I finished it yesterday, April 18th.
Talking about the one we personally got sent.
Yeah, the one Rory made. Go to the.
But they're different for everybody because they have to have their site at the bottom of them.
Go to ads and headline. Oh, here, I'll go find it. I think it's ads and headline. What do you put?
I thought you meant the one that they sent me, which is personal to mine.
Yeah, not your link, but he wrote a page and he copied it and saved it in code editor. So everybody could just take that code editor and put it on their page.
Oh, no, I wrote my own. I didn't use it, so I didn't look for it. So
yeah, I started to write my own, and then I heard him say, "Here's what you need to do," and then just modify it like any other page. It was a great foundation, right? When he had changed the color, I think he had blue here, and I changed the wording on that header to fill out and submit a no obligation intake form. I did the same thing. Dina, can you pull that up? You pull up the document while I'm covering this. So I copied. You got to have employee benefits in the front of your title. Don't put anything in front of that because we're going to have memes right now.
Yes.
And the memes will be employee benefits.
Right.
So you don't want to put anything in front of it. I had best employee benefits. And then Rory finished his training. I got rid of best, moved it over to best benefits ever. So employee benefits is going to be the meme. That'll be the search on your site. That's what you want to have in the front. And then add whatever you want after those words. Employee benefits. Go into rank math. Your permalink, which is your URL. employee benefits, no more. And of course, you want to make sure you got it in there. That document has the description, the permalink, everything, just like every saved PBS backup that we make, right? So I just did exactly what he did, only I added 2 more keywords. It's not just employee benefits, it's employee satisfaction and workplace productivity. Not only did I add 2 more keywords, I made sure they were green. So guys, understand, if you don't already know, if you add more 2, 3, 4, or 5, I think it's the max keywords, they all have to be green. Make them green. Work with it and spread the keywords out and balance how many ones you use of each one until they're all green. So employee benefits, and I just copied the code, stuck it over here. I think there's like 1 line at the top, and I made it several lines. I just expanded on the paragraph, and then I started 1 paragraph at a time until I rewrote every paragraph in my own words. The video is the Wistia video. Right now, it's only 8 seconds long. Rory's going to be working on that sometime this weekend, he said. So it'll be a longer video explaining the benefits. And then we got they fill out and submit a no obligation intake form. So if you have this from Brielle, nope, I didn't want to click on that. I want to click on it this way so you can see it pop up. Everybody will get this form. It's going to be branded for us. And they're going to fill it out. They're all their information, phone number, address, zip code, city, state. But down here, how many employees do you have, and what is the best time of day to reach you? That's called a lovely lead. People want to give us how many employees they have and exactly what's the best time to reach them, so we can call. So everybody's going to have this link, and at the bottom, just like always, giving permission to Nialetti and 2P93 to contact you and send you stuff. If you don't have one yet, just be patient. It's coming. And then just keep writing paragraph after paragraph. There was 3 documents that Stacy put up the other day that Rory also shared. They're in that same area, Tina, that had some bullet points and favors. But guess what Niall did? His good old friend right here in the middle, if you can see it, ChatGPT. And I just asked.
I put the document in the chat, honey.
In the chat, thanks. I asked ChatGPT, what are the benefits of an employer giving a better benefit package to their workforce, to their staff? And I got like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 reasons why it would benefit the employer. And then I asked, why is it important for an employee to look for a better benefits package when they're looking at different job offers? Does it make, and then does it make a difference for them? And it did. If somebody was filling out job applications and he had 3 interviews and, one of them had a really nice benefit package and the other 2 didn't, guess which one the employee, which job he's going to accept, right? There's a big part, especially today, people are actually looking at the benefits of these companies before they will apply and go deep with that. So I kept writing, and I kept watching rank math over here on the side. I was watching all my green lights. I was making sure everything was done. Dina stepped in my office, and I think I had it just crossed over 2,000 words. And as soon as I seen that I crossed over 2,000 words, I went, well, I just got to hit that 2,500 mark now. It was like 450 more words I needed. So I kept doing research to ChatGPT. I kept asking questions in ChatGPT. Why is this important? Why, what are the benefits? And I wrote about all that. Work-life balance, perks like paid time off, parental leave, flexible work schedules, remote options, help employees better manage their personnel and professional responsibilities, career growth and development, peace of mind and job satisfaction, knowing that they're covered in emergencies and supported in different areas of life creates a sense of stability and boosts overall job satisfaction, loyalty, and I added morale. I don't know if I spelled it right, but I added morale. If morale is up in the workforce, productivity is higher than ever, right? Make sense now?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I wrote about on mine. Chat GPT is our friend. We don't want to use their words, but they give us all the ideas and everything we need. Without employee benefits, your company can become far less competitive in the job market. High quality candidates often pass over jobs with no benefits. And I read the statistics from ChatGPT, and that's where I put that down. Conclusion: a smart investment in human capital. What is? I think we've heard Rory say it a couple times. I think we heard Costa say it a couple times. Our biggest asset, the product that is important to all of us, is what? The people. The people, all of us, are the most important part of the company, not the product. Product's second. So keeping the employees the same way in the workforce, keeping the employees happy, motivated, keeping morale up because they got this great benefit package, makes their boss feel like they really care about them. They've got a career here, they get a future here, they can build here, they can stay here, and they're helping their family out, not just financially, but with all the benefits that are offered. Excuse me. So I put every bit of that and ended up with where'd it go? 2,635 words, which actually popped me well over 90. Actually, I got a 92. My keyword density is only at 1.29. I just kept finding that balance and watching the green lights on the side. If I see one of those lights go out, I stopped and looked at what I just wrote, that last sentence. And if it added a keyword, then I know I had too many of one and not enough of the other, so I would have changed the sentence up. If it took if my keyword density went up, but the light went out, or wait, what did I say that? Yeah, if I added a keyword in that sentence, I would take it out because it made the light go out, and I would use a different keyword. Or sometimes I didn't add a keyword, and I just added like a nice sized paragraph of content, but the light went out. That means I didn't use a keyword. So I went back and looked at it, reread it, and found a spot where I could put one of my 3 keywords in and rewrote that area, because you can't just pop a keyword or a key phrase in and it not really make sense to that paragraph, right? It's got to make sense. Remember in the old days, Nell, Linda, we used to have the meta tag page. It was a page hidden where no one else could see it but the search engine. And we had the keyword written on that page 500 times just to try to get us better ranking. Well, that stuff doesn't work anymore. Well, we got people, actually human beings, reading our page. And if they go through 3 or 4 paragraphs and all they see is this, one phrase or one keyword being repeated over and over and over, but it didn't really fit that paragraph, it's not a pleasant read to them. And they start to get that feeling. So when you're writing, don't just stick it in, make it make sense in the paragraph. Yeah. So that's what I did. And then, of course, I got a 92 out of 100 because I just kept writing, was feeling creative, kept going. We don't use AI content or AI. What is that? Content AI. We don't use the index, our contents, table of contents over on the left side. And there's one other thing we don't use. What is it? I think that's it. Those 2 things. So
You
getting a
don't have
score
to
of
have a
92.
number. You don't always have to have
Oh,
a
yeah.
title.
Doesn't contain a number. There it is. So I got a booyah on the power word. That's best. Best is a good power word. But I didn't get the number. So 3 things I didn't use, getting a score of 92. I think that's awfully darn good. I was extremely happy with that page. So that means I can get out there and uh,
Sorry, Niall, I muted you. Niall, I muted you. I'm sorry.
okay, how
Sorry.
long ago?
Just a couple minutes. A couple seconds. I hit it with the same time as somebody else did. I apologize.
Gotcha. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I start marketing this page, but pay attention. It does not say BEB 360, that label, anywhere on there. It does not say Savings Highway Global anywhere on there. We don't want it to be anywhere on our page. We want to market this as us. And the form that they're gonna fill out is us. RRR247. And we're gonna give them a call. Once we get them on the telephone, then we can tell them, show them the BEB link and get them all hooked up and walk them through the whole thing. Where are we gonna take them? Well, I guess to the beginning, we could take them to, that's not it. That's not it. This is it. We could take them right here now. We have our own branded page. We don't have to go to Savings Highway, log in and do all that. Roy's been working with Steve, and we've got our own. We can walk them through this and fill it all out, help them pick out the benefits that they like, everything that they want, everything they want to offer to their employees, their staff. And at the bottom somewhere is where we have to sign it. Contact number.
You put your name and your login at the top.
Was it at the top? I thought it was at the bottom.
No, it's at the very top. Put your
Thank you,
name
Mel.
in and your login for SHG, the very
Oh,
top.
there it is. There it is. Sorry. Please enter the name of the referring agent. That's you.
Mhm.
Agent code or your username, right? And then your phone number. Yeah.
And
I think that was at the bottom.
that's your, like, whatever you sign into SHG with, like mine is Savings Highway Global. So it's whatever the code you use to sign in to Savings Highway Global with.
And mine's Niall Eddie with no spaces, all lowercase. I
Right.
teach everybody, you probably do too, to please just use your first name, last name, no spaces, all lowercase. Because there's a lot of reasons why. We get into that another day, but I think everybody should just use your first name, last name, all lowercase, no spaces, log in, make that your username when you join Savings Highway. Yeah. Anything you want to add to this before?
Yeah, I just a lot of people should have gotten an email this morning. If you signed up for that concierge service, you're going to have a lot. You can just fill out that form and send it in. You don't have much else that you have to do. Yeah, that's it. If you didn't sign up for the concierge service, you're going to have to do a little, well, maybe that's not it. Yeah, that's not the one I'm talking
Portal
about.
perks, yeah.
If you did not sign up for the concierge service, you're going to have a little bit more follow through with this service. You're going to have to stay on track with it. Let's see here. I can if you go in, can you pull up the Niall, can you here, hold on a minute, let me see if I can find it.
By pulling up, I got a new tab. Go ahead.
Here, hold on. Here. If you're not part of the concierge service, you're going to have to follow up with the business after the form is submitted. You'll have to deliver the proposal, and you'll have to guide the business through the process and get their consent. You'll stay involved all the way through until the deal is finalized, and then you'll they're doing it manually, and there's no concierge support behind the scenes. Now, that concierge service is $100 a month if you did not sign up for it in the very beginning. Now, if you're part of the concierge service, you don't have to do any of that. You just hit submit and they take care of everything for you. So if you're going to do a lot of these, you might want to consider doing that concierge service.
I was about to say that. If you're gonna go crazy with this and really get out there and pump them out, talk to a lot of people, concierge service is a big bonus.
Right. And with the concierge service, they're going to create a spreadsheet for you. And there's also going to be they'll create a Google Drive folder for each one of the employees or employers that you submit. So you get a lot of perks with that concierge service. And also, if you join that My Millionaire Mastery, you get the concierge service with that program. So
Yes.
either way, it would be to your advantage if you're going to do a lot of the BEB 360 program.
And if you're not going to do a lot, or at least start off with a lot, then just keep marketing it and do what we always do. Mind your business. Follow up,
Right.
follow through. Yep. Follow up and follow through. All right. So one of my first mentors now told me to find people as good as me or better than me. Today will probably be everybody will agree it's better than me. Surround me and make a team with that. So that's why I brought you in, and I got Linda here, and I got Dina all co-hosted, ready to go. So that's, everybody will probably say he surrounded himself with a team of people better than him. Good deal. So you're always great help on Savings Highway. Once we finish our page, what's the first thing we're supposed to do?
Market.
Yep. Get
Well,
out there and advertise the market. Dina already started hers yesterday. She's already running ads. She's already got the templates made. She got the ads made. She got everything made. She said, well, I can just continue what I was doing yesterday today if you want. Yes, I do. Go ahead and do it. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Dina, and she's going to start posting some ads for this employee benefits. And that will lead us up to the next section. And if Rory's not back, don't worry. Linda and I got some good stuff to cover.
All right. Well, thanks for that short warning, but I can handle it. So let me find my, let me go to my, get what I need open.
Did you say short warning?
My short notice. Yes, I was busy doing something else. You're good.
Oh, you mean right now? Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to, let me share my screen.
We have to be done with this section by 12, so that's why I figured I'd give you time to. I should have been clear on that. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome. Here to help.
Oh, let me stop sharing.
Got it. Okay, so I have in my Savings Highway Global folder, I did a employee benefit document yesterday, the night before last night, and I'm doing ads for myself and for Niall. And I only did 3 titles and 3 ad bodies. And so I used those yesterday on certain websites. So I'm going to create a new one. So I have another one that I can use on those same websites because it's just so easy to do. I'm going to go. I'm going to come down here.
Okay, it's too quiet for me, Dina.
No, you can talk. I
So
can't.
some of the classified sites that you posted they have a category for careers, jobs. Some of them don't. And there's job boards out there that you can post employment. but I'm sure it'll be okay to post something for the employers on those same job boards, because the employers are on those boards just as much looking for candidates. So just be careful where you put it. I wouldn't, I know sometimes we could have a product or service that we're marketing and we can put it in the category that's not necessarily for that product or service, but it kind of relates, and the same people looking in there would also like what we're posting, so we can do that. But with this, I would stick to employment, careers, job boards, that kind of stuff, right? I think that's what you did yesterday. I don't know, I was kind of busy, but I visited you a couple times, and I think that's what you did, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't type and talk, so let me get this written.
Okay. Yeah. So
Um,
when she said a short notice, she was talking about the actual timing, because she got notifications about the same time I did and volunteered to do this, which I appreciate. But it was Linda. I got a call. What time was that? It was before 10 o'clock, wasn't it?
yeah, 9:30.
To tell me what we're doing today. This will make you smile, Linda. And it's more than 5 minutes notice. I laughed and almost dropped my phone and my breakfast. Okay, we lost Linda. She probably took a dog out. Nell is the one that didn't get a much of a notice.
Sorry. It's
That was funny, right?
Yeah, I missed you. I'm sorry.
I got that phone call, and
Oh.
when he was telling me what he wanted to do today,
Mhm.
he goes, "Hey, I need your help this morning, and I'm giving you more than 5 minutes notice." I laughed so hard I almost dropped my phone and my breakfast plate. I said, "God, that's appreciated. Is it my birthday? I love it."
But then I called and offered some assistance.
Yes, which I much appreciated on that too. I like it when we work in a team. We got a lot of different ideas, different voices, different perspectives on things. I think it's helpful to everybody just to hear from more of us, all of us, and do
There's no
things a little
I in
different.
team. We all
That's
work.
right.
Okay, so that's that. All right, so I was busy looking, Niall. That's why I wasn't quite prepared. I'm looking for job boards, just kind of on the fly without having to sign up and my life away on something. But so far I haven't. So I'm just going to go. I mean, here's a local career source, and there's businesses find and hire talent. I just don't see like a job board that I could post something on. Not on those. So I will just go to some of my, yesterday I did some on these, and I just did them in all different categories because there wasn't a employment or jobs specific. So I did them in like insurance, I did them in auto dealers, I did them in medical facilities. I just did them in a lot of different categories in these
Dealers and
five.
facilities.
Yeah,
Those are people who would
yeah.
that have employees that would be interested in the benefits. Perfect.
I tried to think of places that would have 10 or more employees. You know, I was trying to go with the bigger numbers. I did some in Locanta I can show you what I did on that one. Let me go there. I don't do anything out of the ordinary, but you just have to think outside the box, and let me find my ads. Okay. I'll show you the one I did yesterday in Locanta. It's this one. Now you can offer your employees the best benefits. Now you can offer your employees the best benefits ever. However, when you offer your employees the best benefits, and I said, and custom packages, that turnover rate will go down. Let us help you to save that time and money that you use when training. Let me see if I can open this one actually. Yeah, here it is. When training, where'd it go? Training new employees. You could even see a raise CA, raise yourself for introducing this amazing benefits package to your employer. Some of these employees are things that we use every day. Some of these are at the top of my list for day-to-day spending. There is everything from medical prescriptions, glasses, health advocacy, and even teledoc. These are more, and there are more, and your employees will love them. Some are more personable, like mental health counseling or guidance, and discounts for fertility treatments, surrogacy, and adoption. You know, and I just, I did New York City, I did Dallas, and I did a pile of money, and I found this picture that I put on there. So we'll see. I only did one there. I like Locanto just because, but you can't duplicate them. You have to physically type each one or paste each one. I'm going to get rid of this monster. I don't like that one. I don't like that one. So I'm going to go back to my one. Let me close a couple of things. I just don't need to open right now. All right, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do like 4 of these hot webs. And I can't wait to watch Rory's marathon next week. And when we get to the ad posting part, I learn something new every day. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to click here to post an ad. I just need to scoop this over here where I've got it. That's not what I need right here. This one.
I found the document with the employee benefits and code editor. Let me go put, oh wait. Never mind, I got sidetracked. Linda did, I think that's it. Let me just click on that. Yeah, Linda put it in chat. So if you guys didn't catch that earlier, the document to create your page with the keyword, the slug, the meta, which is just permalink and description now. And the code editor, the content in code, Linda put in chat. So you definitely want to click on that if you haven't built your page yet. And just copy it in a code editor and then rewrite each paragraph as always. And try to make it as unique as possible, as different from Rory's as possible.
And my ads just keep coming up, which are fine and good, but they annoy me.
So can you read your headline? And
my headline is, now you can instantly improve employee morale.
perfect. Well, what are the other ones?
I did, do you need better employee retention? Do you constantly train new employees? Now you can offer your employees the best benefits, and now you can instantly improve employee morale. So remember, your titles should present them the problem they're trying to fix, and your ad body should present a solution to fix the problems. So let me go here, and I think what I have to do, hold on, because I did these yesterday. I'm going to beg, borrow, and steal. And I'm going to take half of this one.
In Rory's headline and ads training, there's a save in highways, global pages and direction folder. And inside that folder are 3 documents actually. Why every business should prioritize building a strong workforce, maybe I can't read the rest of it. Oh, a strong employee benefits package. The other one is some benefit information, 25 strategic business benefits offering employee benefits. So 25 reasons why they want this. That's the same as the ones on the page. We'll take a look. Thought that was 30 benefits, but this is 25.
So on these, when I chose my category, I did auto dealers. I did marketing and sales. I did in communities. I did I always do activities or news and events. People are always looking there. I think I also did, I didn't do anything in that. I did in jobs, I did, I think I did resumes, and I may have done full-time jobs. Because employers are posting those full-time jobs, and then people that are looking for them are looking. I think I did some in real estate, commercial properties, and I also did land for sale, mortgage brokers. So I was just trying to think of the bigger groups of people. So I think on this one, I'm going to do real estate agents. They're all independent, but like each office may or may not offer them benefits, but they might offer them benefits if they knew that they were a better price. Okay, so let me keep going here.
For those of you who don't know how to get to ads and headline training, find the Savings Highway Global folder. I'm going to put the link to that folder in chat. You can click on that and go to the whole folder. There's no ads in there yet, no headlines like she's doing, but the 3 documents I just mentioned, 2 I mentioned, 1 Linda posted in here, they're all in there. That's where they came from.
And Connie McFadden, I can't wait to watch her do ad posting next weekend. She kind of got my attention when she was doing that.
I've known Connie for a while. I love seeing her at the events. I had no idea she was such a little techie.
Yeah, she just went to town on it. Okay. And you can, I know there are other ways to do this faster. You know, sometimes I do that way, and other times I just kind of like go from thing to thing, and that's fine. Let's see. And these are kind of timed, so you have to kind of work along. You know, I did ads last night till about 11 o'clock because Nal was busy working, and I just stayed in my office and did ads. Okay, and then now, can you tell me, are the employee benefits, are they global? Are they just the US?
Just US.
Okay, so I don't need to do UK. My category here, I'm going to do auto loans. If you're not using an email, you need to. Rory, I just have never put my email in, and he watched me do it, and I said, you need to be putting email in. I'm like, okay. I'm a good student, but I don't know why I never did that. Okay, so there's those 3. And then we all love classifieds for free. That one I did several in, and the Locanto does have an HR department. Yeah, I think it's in services, and it says employment and HR. So that's where I posted that. You just have to manually do everything in Locanto, which is not a bad thing. All that's, I forgot to do that yesterday. Let me do this real quick. Come on.
All right, I'm going to put my employee benefits page link in the chat. Linda, you want to put yours in there? More ideas we give people just reading. You can use Chat GPT. You can read our pages. You can copy a paragraph off our pages if you want to. Just make sure you rewrite it in your own words, because it'll block you. It won't index if it's a copy of anybody, and Google AdSense, if you got copies of stuff on your page from somewhere else, you didn't rewrite it, Google AdSense will deny you.
Yeah.
And just like ChatGPT could have wrote me an entire page. If I say, give me a 2,500 word page article on this, here's what I want to focus on, they would have wrote the whole page. But I would have had to rewrite it anyway. Because I can't, the Google's smart, they got filters. They can tell if ChatGPT wrote it, Gemini wrote it, or you wrote it.
This one's called recruitment and HR services. So I
Nice.
just had, yeah. So I'll just do this one because I haven't done this one here yet.
So if you can't talk to the boss at a place of employment to talk to him about employee benefits, who's the next person in charge you would probably want to talk to?
HR.
Sure.
I'm just adding because I have to get it very high. For me, as a competitive human being, half happy is not good. I have to get it very high. So I'm going to add a little bit.
There you go. I got mine and Linda's page in chat, and Dina can probably post hers as well. And go look at your instructors page. Go look at your GSI, PSI, MSI's page. If you want, I think Rory's finished page, Linda has around 1,600 words. So that's a really good start. But you want to add more. If you do your own research and add 3, 4, 5 paragraphs to that page, you're going to be above 2,000, close to 2,500, which is the max you want to get. Which are also going to have content that absolutely nobody else has because you wrote it.
I'm very high.
Okay.
Just with 2 sentences I added. So, and then in here, I have found that if you put 4 pictures in here, it goes higher. Double click, Dina. See, it's happy, but I want it very high. So I'm going to go, I have cash in here somewhere right there. Holding cash. And I have cash. It's this one. I don't want it to be, did I click the same one? I did. So I'm going to X that out. I'm going to do the other one. And the pictures, I'm less set on getting those to very high, but so that one says holding. So I'm going to do this one. Okay. So, and I'll do the other, I'll do the employment picture again. Why not? Because it'll make it very high, I think. Okay. And then you just hit next. And then on here, they like your phone number. And I go get my website. And I just highlight that and paste over it because it's easy to duplicate the HTTPS. Okay, so where do I want to do this? Yesterday I did this one in Dallas. I don't want to do Dallas today because I did it yesterday. I want to do a new address and I want to do Phoenix, Arizona. You know, I don't care about the zip code, post my ad. And they have changed this, so I like it because I don't have to check, hey, I want the free one. It says total 0, and I'm going to proceed because I'm not clicking on any of these that I have to pay for. I never pay for any ads. You can if you want.
If you do any more, look in the Salt Lake City area.
Okay.
And the Boise, Idaho area.
Okay.
Where else, Linda? Big companies.
Okay. And I've not seen anything on Locanta about duplicates. I might cheat for a minute and see if I can do some duplicates. Okay, this one I think was half happy. Do you need better employees to increase your employee EMPLOEE retention, if I can spell, employee retention rate. Oh, see, it won't take any more. So I can't do better than that because it will only take that many words. It won't take any more words. So go to next. And I'm going to do services, and I'm going to do recruitment and HR. There are others in here that you could use because all these people hire people. I mean, all these categories, they have people that hire people. I'm going to stick with this one for today. What was that? Okay. My description is my actual ad. Okay, and I got to remember where I am. All right, so that's just half happy. And I like to spread them out. For me, my reasoning is if I can see them better, I think other people can read them better. You know, I don't like them to be jammed up. But sometimes I'll just do a paragraph, but for some reason I like to spread it out. It makes it look bigger. However, I'm going to go in here, huge cost. Attention. Okay. Attention. Look, I'm very high. I like to be extra happy because you get better visibility. And I've got to get more pictures because right now all I have is that one. And you don't have to have a ton. I'm green for happy, so that's fine on that one. Let's see. Number. And then grab my website. Copy that. Okay, so let's go next. And they want to know where I want to go. So I want to go, oh, new address. Let's go,
Salt Lake City.
I already did Boise.
Oh, sorry, I was working on something else.
You're fine.
How many different ads can you post on Locanto?
Say that
Is there not
again?
really?
Say again?
What was that?
How many? You're doing the free ones, right?
Yes.
Don't have a limit, right?
Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna do another one.
No. We're at almost at the top of the hour.
Okay, okay.
Did 5, 6, 7 on. That's good.
Yeah. Yep.
So
So
you guys just keep in mind next week we're going to be doing page creations, page posting for a long time, right? All right. I just got filled with a bunch of stuff that I can't tell you guys anything about.
thanks.
It's torture, and so while it's fresh on my mind time wise, let's go over the upcoming agenda. So you guys, I gotta tell you, is there anybody here that's bored? Is there anybody here that doesn't know what to do? Niall's bored. He wants more.
No.
Got it.
Yeah, just lay it on me. Whatever you got today, go ahead. Just I'm bored. Give it to me.
Okay, so let's
No.
you guys remember I always say there's more coming, and there always is. And while to me, you guys, I don't want you guys to know that I get overwhelmed with this too because there's so much opportunity and how do you get it all done? How do you get it all done? So taking a day next week, so next Saturday, taking a day to just pound out content and stuff, that one day is going to make me calmer because I'm going to help you guys knock out a lot of things that we all should be doing, and we're going to get a lot accomplished. But it's also going to show you guys repetition of what you do when you build a page, launch it out, build a page, launch it out. That's what we're going to be doing, right? And we're going to be getting a bunch of different people to do it. Dina, you're taking a spot on Saturday.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
We got some others be on there, but you guys will be seeing me do some stuff, but also we're gonna be having other leaders on there. Okay, May 5th. Thank you so much. Um, May 5th. I got the timing down. We're gonna be on this webinar an hour before, and we're just gonna have a celebratory time for RRR247 before we go to the Velavita Zoom. Okay, so we're gonna be on an hour earlier, so we'll be on at 7 o'clock Eastern for those that can make it. So we'll come here an hour early. All right. Stacy, I'll have you help me get these announcements out graphically. But we're just going to be on here. We're going to be celebratory stuff, reminiscing, talking about where things are going. It's going to be a big MCRC. So manifest it, claim it, receive it, celebrate over breaking a meal together. We're going to be, sharing. So it's Cinco de Mayo. So everybody can have tacos and stuff ready to go. We'll have some fun with that. You guys know that ever since we jumped into Bella Vita back in 2020, we took our May 5th, our Cinco de Mayo became anniversary days for our business. And it's been fun ever since. I'm going to tell you guys there are there's key moments, right? And we, especially in America, we love our anniversaries. We like our dates, right? We like to celebrate the birthdays and the anniversaries of things. And you guys, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be freaking incredible, but it's also built to launch our business. So anybody that's kind of like on the fence or anybody that's going slow, May 5th might be that day where you're like, oh my gosh, I see where this is going and I better get to work. And that's kind of good too, right? For those of us that are already in motion, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I wish I need to do more. It's going to be revitalizing. And I'm going to tell you, this is going to be that. It's going to be freaking a kick in all of our butts. It's also some things we've never seen before. And I'll stop. I gotta shut up. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so that's May 5th. But
I didn't do it. Who did that?
is Tanya on here? It could be Tanya.
Could have been. Or she texted Linda and told her to do it.
She was on the call with me. She's probably just, it could be her. Or it could be. It's okay. I'm gonna be really careful. I've only got a couple weeks to just keep my mouth shut. So, and then I want to go into this other stuff here in a second. So mine's racing, go the points. So May 5th is going to be awesome. Okay. There's more things coming after May 5th. I'm going to stop here for now. Everybody's good. But May 5th, make sure you're in a really good, positive atmosphere, not distracted. You're going to want to take in the energy and treat it like you're at an event. And that's the best way to do it. I'll tell you that right now. Like, you don't want to have distractions. You don't want the kids in the other room on the TV. You want to make sure you're in a very good spot to take it in. That's what you need to do. You owe yourself that. All right. You guys, we have this cool technology on Zoom. And the same thing goes for next week is you're going to learn things in that period that's going to help project your business in a whole different way. Now think about this. Anytime we want, right, we can post ads, and you never know who that's going to bring in or what that's going to expose in our businesses. And our job is to create more and more opportunities so that we can grow for more and more things. And everything is set up that way. Case in point, the Savings Highway Global, business benefits. It's one thing we get to offer, guys. It's just one thing of many, right? And we're focusing on it. We're going to push it out there. We're going to make it part of the extended curriculum because it pays out real well. Now, I'm going to, so I think I've done that. Now, I have a special announcement. And I'm going to give it to everybody now. Let me go to gallery. So everybody that ordered we did a wine special as we're closing that part out for now. Niall, you got your wine, right?
Yes, and Linda and I were just planning on doing that at the top of the hour. I didn't know when.
Well, I want you guys to show what you guys got. Like, let's look at the bottles. Let's bring that up. We're right on time.
So there's a few cases out there with good wine in them. Nina's got one or two in her office, but I've got some that excited me. So I got a whole bunch of these.
Such a good. I drank a whole bottle of that the other day by myself. I took all day, folks. I didn't like just sit down and pound it down. I was writing. I had one glass. I had two glasses. I had three glasses. I had four, and it was done. But
The,
it
the
is an
2018 Merlot, I think, was just as good as the 17. Those two, 17 and 18, were
yes,
like candy.
unbelievable. And let's keep going through these wines, and let's get Linda on here too. I
Yep.
go to speak.
She's got her box with her. She was gonna do a whole box opening. So I got this one, Linda. I don't know if you got it, but I got a 2017 Sauv Blanc. That is yummy, yummy, yummy also.
That's a really good wine.
And
I
then
also
I got one.
agree.
It has exceptional poetry on it, I might add.
Exceptional poetry.
Written by our CEO.
What you got next now?
This one, believe it or not, I don't think I've ever had it. And the whole time, this one never got shipped to my house, Roy. What is it? The orange label.
Oh,
The Grand Cru Sauv Blanc.
oh yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, we put that aside.
Well,
Now you
6
guys
of
can
them
get
got
that.
put aside at my address now.
Yes.
That was half the box. It was this Sauv Blanc and this Sauv Blanc for the whole case. And then I think there was some, do you know what? Yes, Pinot Noir over there too, right?
Yep.
Look
Now-
at that beautiful
Yeah.
bottle.
That's
So
an
we're-
exceptional Pinot Noir. It's a really, I mean,
You know, we
My
just got a
favorite.
case of it that Pinot Noir delivered. So now we have 18 bottles of that Pinot Noir. And let's see, 6 plus 7, 10 good Rickards. 10 good Rickards and 18 Pinots. I'm restocked. We're good.
Hey, you done?
Yes.
I have 48 people.
You have what? 4
I have
cases? Yeah.
48. I got 48 bottles. I didn't go little. I went big. I have the three that Niall already brought up, the Pinot Noir, the Rooker Grand Cru, which is always been my favorite, and I just absolutely love it. And yes, I could drink a whole bottle by myself, no problem. I
Easily.
get the 2017. And then I also got the Tanya Pinot Grigio.
Mm.
At that. Delicious. I got the Flyer Grand Cru, which is a Pinot Noir.
Oh my.
Yeah, I got 4 bottles of that, I believe. And I got the Tanya Rosé. Got 6 bottles of these. Summer's coming. Perfect. Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect. And I got the ABP Grand Cru. And this is a 2017. So I've got several of these. I'm sorry, my camera's not picking up the labels
Yeah,
really.
you guys,
So-
that ABP is that's an amazing wine. Like there's a very awesome story behind it too.
This is my best imitation. I can hear him in the background, Tim Allen. Oh, 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 oh. As you go through each bottle. Oh, oh, oh.
So my cupboard is very happy, and I had the Merlot last night. I had the Pinot Noir the night before, and I don't know yet. I don't know whether it'll be white or whether it'll be red, but I'm just telling you, $18 a bottle. Hello.
Yeah,
$18
that's-
bottle. I can't believe there was Flyer still left
Yeah.
over. I can't believe I got this right.
Yeah. If you go to
This
the,
is
go
probably
to
the
the
one
store,
wine in the
Mhm.
entire lot I never received a bottle of. I
you
got
go to the
unlucky every
store
time.
and you look at that mass-produced crap that they have in the store. They're not even $18 a bottle. They're more than that. And they're putting all the sulfates and crap in your system. This is fine wine here, people. Okay, Rory.
These wines, like we, for those that haven't been part of the wine thing we did before, we wanted to deliver exceptional wines, and we cut out all the middlemen so that we could deliver an amazing price on a bottle, right? So
It,
it works out to like $40 a bottle, which if it was done in normal retail would be well over $100. Now the Grand Crus, those are like 350 on up. That AVP, which I said that AVP, that's a $500-$600 bottle of wine. Like that's what it would go for retail. If it was in a restaurant, times it by 3 or 4. And our winemakers that were commissioned to make this wine, their wines, it's the same wines that they sell in these restaurants for 2,000 bucks a bottle. It's like you see this stuff come, you guys, we know what we have. And those that have been around it, they got it when we put this out there. So I know we said it was the last time we were doing it. There was something that happened with the warehouse that it gave us an extension if we want to order wine, so we took it. So everybody listen, the BOGO, buy one case, get one free. You pay shipping once. We cover the shipping on the second one. We're doing it again. And this is the absolute end, right? We're going to be out of a lot of things. Tanya just said that she's pretty sure that the Tanya Pinot Grigio, gone. It's absolutely gone. There's not much in a lot of them. So I'll always put while supplies last, but I'll tell you there's I would rather you guys get it anyway than the way we're closing the stuff out, the inventories and the warehouse. We got lucky on an extension. It had to do with labor on the warehouse side, and so he just called and said, hey, we're not transferring the stuff over. We can do one more month if you want to, because we were trying not to like get into a new lease, obviously. So it worked out good. Like that was 3 days ago, and both Tanya and I are like, yeah, we would rather. You guys, we're losing money on a business side doing this. It's the right decision right now. Wine sales aren't what they were. You guys, I never thought wine would be shut down. Wine sales just aren't what they were. Right now, the economy is going to change. It's going to grow. It's going to come back. We will revisit this and do new releases and adjust. But in the meantime, we're not going to have wine for a bit. So stock up time. Yeah, this is the time. These wines are all good. Even the 2017s, they'll last. These are fine wines. They're not going to go bad. They're not going to go bad like that. I mean, maybe in 20 years, it might be a little iffy. Yeah, these aren't mass-produced wines that only have a shelf life of 5 years. These aren't those wines. So I've had people ask that, like, how, like, if you don't know, these are high quality wines, and if you haven't tried them, you're never going to get them for this price again. 18 bucks a bottle is incredible. And I never wanted to discount our wines, but you guys, if we got to make it, we got to like move the inventory out. We built up a pretty big inventory because that's what you need to run a business like this. And if we're going to make this shift, I'd rather take the hit on the cost supplying our family in RRR247 with these wines versus strangers getting them. Period. And so you got to order it from your customer account in the CRM. If you don't know how to do that, get with your instructor immediately, because holidays are always coming up, right? And even though it's we got Mother's Day, I'm going to tell you that Pinot Noir with your Easter ham is going to be phenomenal, right? There's always anniversaries. There's always times. I mean, but it's a budget thing, right? People, when you watch what the groceries have done over the last little bit, in case you guys missed it somehow, it's hard to justify expensive fine wines when, people are using their credit card to finance just putting food on the table. I get it. We all get it. Adjustments are made, and we're selling a lot of different things. Low end, we have a lot of things we cover. Wine is just a very special thing. And I think everybody here knows it's special to Tanya and I. I don't think we hide it, right? But you guys, I didn't emphasize a lot last month because we're just moving on this. There's so many things to go on, but it's the 19th. We're going to take orders through the 30th because that's what I just got extended, and we submit on the 30th and done. So you guys, we had a lot of like order stuff come through. Go push it out there. Buy a case, get a case free. Get at least a case.
If it makes it till the 30th, right?
Till the 30th, yeah. But buy a case, get a case free. And then you can enjoy these wines, so you'll have a a good keen knowledge going forward. And I'll tell you, like I just it's one of those things, like people, if you whatever wine you've ever been drinking, if you haven't tried our wines, you don't know what you're missing, right? You don't know what you don't know. And you can ask anybody that's been getting these wines like how well they like them. It's worth going for, but I mean, this is such an amazing value and price. So I wanted to cover that today, since we got the choice 3 days ago and we took it. That sounded great. We adjusted things, and we would rather the Triple R247 family get all of it, really, than have it go anywhere else, just because we protect our names. We're keeping the same names. We own the wine labels. We're protecting all that. We got the trademarks. We're going to be doing everything on that. Um, we got another label that we'll push out at some point. It's all going to happen, guys. But we'll see where the timing goes. And I also think some other things are coming, that in the regard of fine foods, because we've always wanted to be in that regard. You guys remember I told you a trend? Get rid of seed oils, get more healthier, and then eliminate these costs. And it's coming. Pretty soon the day will come where you're going to order better foods, and it's going to come right to your door, and it's going to be cheaper than you go down or even get it from a local grocery store. Those days are coming. Those days are coming. It's The infrastructure is already there with UPS and everything. I can tell you another trend that I'm seeing, and I think out of state it here, just so you guys heard it from Rory, is I think the post office is going to go through a major rebuild, right? They're talking about some things they've been talking about for a long time. And if the post office gets to where they can compete with UPS and FedEx, it's going to make the logistics even better for us as a consumer. Just that's what I think we're missing. So, like, let's say the post office gets more privatized or whatever they do to fix it. Like privatization, I think it would fix it, right? And they get competitive, and it keeps FedEx and UPS on their toes, because FedEx and UPS kind of can price. They can kind of price fix. I'm just telling you what I've seen, right? So if the USPS gets more competitive and doing their things, like, that could change everything, all based on competitive directions. And then this gets even better for what for this trend is going, which means people are going to be buying them, getting things set up. So we just want to make sure we're aligned to offer those type of foods and services. I told you guys it's coming. I see the trend. It's just getting ready for it. Now, on that note, cutting prices, cutting costs, this business stuff with SHG, you guys, it's a real need, but it also needs real marketing. Nothing sells itself. Saving money doesn't save itself. Giving people money back in their pocket, it doesn't sell itself. A lot of these businesses, they want to make things better, but they have other things in their mind. They're not like thinking, I think I'm paying too much for my gas bill. I probably should look at getting that reduced. That pride doesn't even cross their brain until somebody brings it to them and says, hey, we can save you money on this. So how do we do that? And that's why we push this business stuff. We're going to be pushing these forums. And I want you guys to know, right? There's a plan in place with this, and you guys get to test it with me. Like, we're not going to wait. We're going to start pushing this out. All right. So next week, we're going to put a lot of emphasis on the Savings Highway Global program. Dina, Niall, did you guys show everybody the employee benefit page on Triple R?
Yes.
So we can use BEB 360, guys. Still can submit that way, but the same form that goes the same place, we have it on ours so that we can brand it that way. We still want to capture them. Now, a lot of people are getting their links. Those are being delivered. If you're active in Vortex, you're going to get the link. Anybody new is going to get the link right away. Anybody that signs up for it right away is going to get it right away, because it's part of the new package. Yeah. And you guys, the link has the Triple R logo on it, and we can tie to that, right? Triple R247 has been around for a long time as well, but we want to keep that brand for us because we want to lock this to our community. All right. Now, I want to be very clear on some things. Nell, can you come here?
I'm here.
Okay, guys, I want to put this out there so you guys all know. All right. There's a lot of Zooms that happen. There's a lot of calls that go on. Nell is attending all the SHG Zooms. I attend whenever I can. We do it so that everybody doesn't have to. You guys, it's our third anchor. It's important to know the information. And whenever there's a big thing coming, we'll let you guys know and announce it. Otherwise, you don't need to attend them. It creates rabbit holes. It creates confusion. You guys, we utilize that for what it is. We know where we're going with it. And if there's a training that's really good or things to take from it, Nell's going to bring it to us. If it's something we have to be on, we'll let you guys know. So if we announce it, be on it. If we don't announce it, you don't really need to be on it. I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm going to. Not everybody operates in the same vision that we operate here at RRR247. I don't know if that's a shocker for everybody. We have a set path and a process to go. We're also, you guys, we have things that other people just do not have. There's no one else that's like Tanya and I funding their marketing. So when we go on a Zoom that's part of a bigger company like that, and we, they talk about other lead programs, they don't have anything that even puts a light to what we do. So we just don't want to confuse it. And I don't want our people to spend money on things because they feel like they should when they don't need to. Because we've already put huge sacrifice and philanthropy into our lead process. Trust it, use it, utilize it. I also, you guys, I cannot stress to you how important V marketing is for your dream building. It is the biggest resource you guys have. And I'm going to tell you this, a lot of people take it for granted. You guys, even if you just do 2 hours of it a week, get momentum going. Find that one person that's going to spark your team. Utilize it, but it also brings in a lot of traffic. So I was on my, I was on a accountability study hall call yesterday, and I was looking at traffic on a site. It's something we'll do from time to time. We have better servers now. Like I actually know people's traffic in a different way. There's some things coming on our server side as well. Like you guys, we're making things just so much better. But I was looking at this, and you guys, if you're doing V marketing and you're doing that third text, which goes to your residual affiliate marketing page, you're going to be getting traffic. I don't care who you are, you're going to get traffic from that. And that traffic is resoundingly needed, if all things else are right, to get the Google AdSense and also to press it, but also to help your availability to get something to go organically fed, page 1, page 2 on the internet, so that you can get a lot of organic traffic. Like the sequencing that needs to happen. Guys, that is such an epic thing. And it's just in the nature of what we do in our prospecting. It just happens. Now, we're going to be opening up some more things from RV marketing, stuff we're already doing. People that, they respond, but they don't show up for a BRT. We're going to take those and put them into a whole different place. And we're going to be utilizing the SHG process for that. So you guys, that Millionaire Mastery, it's going on right now. And Nell, everybody can pre-sign people up in this, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
and we're gonna be doing it for a couple months, right?
Right.
Okay, the
Yes.
reason why I'm stressing that is, you guys, 2 months for me as a marketer, okay, I can get things done. I want to jump on it right away, but I can think it out a little bit and act. Okay, so when I say think it out and act, Tuesday, we're gonna start acting on it. I've already been thinking it out, but Tuesday we're gonna start acting on that because it's working. They can come through. We can tell them what to do. But anybody that's a BRT, a pending BRT, or pending a PBS, we're going to have a text that we're going to send out and reach out to them to get them involved in something while they're making their decision. That's the plan. All right. So we're going to talk about that on Tuesday, and we're just going to push the envelope. But we're also going to have additional things that we can do in the prospecting to keep people, around, or to get them involved in things, or to take advantage, of every angle of it to get people just to see what we're about. Okay. Now I'm also going to be putting some tweaks in there and to help bring stuff up. So what you guys got to remember is this is a big thing, and I really, it's really big. So I want you guys to pay attention. When you are making them and doing the V-marketing process, when you take them from a lead and you make them a customer and they're tied to you, anytime they upgrade or they buy a PBS, they're going to you. We have programmed integrity. Does everybody understand this? So we're going to start dripping in a different way to get them in there, and we're going to start inviting them into our Tuesday calls and our Saturday trainings even. They can come learn what this is about before they even get going. And this is all part of a sequencing we're going to be utilizing, and we're going to be tweaking it together. I'm already testing some stuff out there now. I'm going to give you, so here's what we can do. But you guys, there is a solid process and a timing with somebody, and having them get exposure to what we do, it doesn't hurt anybody. And as soon as they as soon as they get their PBS and learn what to do with it, and they can see it being used, they activate the PBS. They're tied to you. This is one of the biggest things we did in building the new CRM. Which you guys, it's Saturday. This is tomorrow is it's Easter, but it happens to be our 1 year anniversary from when we launched this new CRM. So I just want you guys like manifest it, right? It's manifested to get on that, guys. So manifest awesome thing that's going to bring you in the next year. Celebrate it, receive it. Well, claim it, receive it, celebrate it. I got my C's mixed up. So you guys, I want you guys to do that. You know, Tanya and I are going to go do it. We're going to have a special dinner tonight in celebration of this, and then we have obviously Easter tomorrow. But you guys, that CRM is the biggest game changer we've added since the beginning of the PBS. And I'm gonna stress it on here just because it is that anniversary time. We've had it for a year. And those that have been on it the whole year, look at the differences that we've had because of this technology. And so I'm going to stress we have 3 areas we work on: the art of the performance blogging system, the art of the BRT, which helps you write pages better, which helps you understand where we're going better, which helps you communicate better, and then the art of the CRM. Those 3 skill sets are what empower you to fish here. And then we just build our teams. All right. Let me go to some page building really quick. Right. Let me go to ads and headlines. So you guys, eventually, I see our leadership, and I see a lot of our GSIs, PSIs, MSIs pretty much. When we're on a call like with Steve with SHG, then he announces things, and I see your guys' faces, and I know you're thinking like I am, where it's like, okay, we're gonna start building pages, we're gonna push this out there. We already have action items we can put in place because we're already in a circular motion. And the more you understand that, the better. Now I'm working on this video scripting for the businesses that we're gonna go after, right? So let's go back to that page. I'm gonna go to my employee benefit page. Right? And this little 8-second video, that's going to be replaced with a very awesome approach to market these benefits and what they get with it. And that we're going to get them, all sized up. And, I'm going to do something on there, and I'm going to do it in a way where I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to go broadcast it out on YouTube. I'm going to go start getting awareness on it. And we're going to be updating some stuff here too. So let me tell you this, there are some changes happening, and, I'll get you guys kind of prepped on it here now. So we're going to be focused on the employee benefits with our memes and our sayings program, but we're going to be making some changes. There's some things that I've been working out and figuring out on that platform. So everybody that's on the memes, great. You're going to get a lot of things. You're gonna be seeing a lot. But we're gonna get really, really serious about this consensus marketing and the right reasons, right places, everything. And I'm gonna tell you guys where we're going on here. Um, is Tanya, guys? Let me see if Tanya's on. Okay, okay, cool. Here goes. Okay, I'm gonna say this really quick in passing. I know some things that are coming, and we're going to want to start focusing on some different markets like South America, Europe. So I'm looking at this stuff we can do, and by consensus marketing, I can see what we can all do, regardless of speaking the language or like I know how we can blast marketing and gain from it in a consensus part. I've been putting some stuff together, so we're gonna be making some directional changes there, and we're talking soon. So like I'm getting stuff ready to roll out. There's some really really cool dynamics that we should all be taking advantage of, and it has to do with how this marketing stuff works. So this video will be done. We got these pages. We got our form, right? We got this form that comes out there. Everybody will have one, and everybody going new, and we'll have this form all to capture employers, right? And we're going to be tweaking this, pushing this through, all that stuff. But in addition to this path in the memes, we're going to be focusing on key things that we can push out there. So, we represent, we're marketers. We've got, all the Bella Vita products to market. We've got um key things that we're working on service wise, some other things that's there, and then SHG fills a lot of gaps. And as we're building all this, how we're getting the messaging out there and the branding by consensus, you guys, we're getting really good on a path on it. And and it's gonna be even better when we've got thousands and then tens of thousands of us doing it, which is what we got to prepare for. So I want it. This is a really good time to again, we're at that 1 year mark of the CRM and the stuff that allows us to do. So let me I'm gonna go to this page, but I wanted this really hold on a second. Kyle, I can do
Yes.
a version. What is one of my favorite freaking sayings that just comes true when you're building a business?
Oh, I'm saying building business. Just keep swimming. Oh,
Well,
that's
that's
mine.
part of it. That's yeah, and
Just
I'm pretty
grind
sure
it out.
it's your own original.
Oh, Jim Rohn original. Oh
There's
gosh, there's so many.
okay,
When
so
building,
it's
give me the
it
first word.
those
Well, those that stick around get paid.
you guys. I want you guys to understand how important that saying is. I'm going to tell. I live it every day. So I had a student come in and get their PBS. Someone that I talked to a long time ago, a year ago. They just got their PBS. Okay. I have people that come back from 2 years, 3 years. I was looking at the PBS stuff we drip. Okay, so I had one of mine personal that I actually even remember talking to the guy. It's been a year, but I remembered. I have we have two that just came in that the first time they came into our program was in 22. That's 3 years ago. Two from that time. One from December, one from October. And they just bought their PBS. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you this. All right. And I'm gonna put this out there because we have a lot of people that come into this that have never ever had a business before. They've been an employee their whole life. You guys, think about it. Every business out there isn't isn't relying on today's customers. They're building for the future, right? I call it my ascension marketing. You guys, everything that's in my book, every aspect of marketing I train you on, that CRM was built around all of those foundational facts of marketing. Every one of them. So when we're doing this work and we tie them in there and they're tied to you in the database, we're gonna drip on them. And when their timing's right, there's timing's right. So so when people come in here and you just got started a month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, and we need people to come in and do a lot of work, and maybe it doesn't work out the way they wanted it to, right? And maybe it didn't. But when someone quits, It's like one of the most, it's the craziest thing. You guys, I gotta tell you, the the person, you guys think about this. All right. People don't have the biggest understanding of vision and what it takes down the road, like the future vision, especially. And I want to make sure you guys all hear it clear for me. So it's not a mystery, right? You guys are going to be doing work and be marketing this year that you're not going to see for years. That's an absolute fact. And I will pour my time, my soul, my everything to help somebody get going. And I don't want them to quit, but I know that they do quit because the way the CRM is built, we don't lose all that work we did together. They're just quitting their future with it because they just don't understand. And so I want to do a better job of explaining like, you do this work, you may not see the fruits of it yet. You do enough of it, you're going to see fruits now, and you'll see fruits tomorrow. You do even more of it, you're going to see more. It's going to stir up more. And because we have this leverage ability, it's freaking, you know, you're going to get paid for it. You just got to keep consistent and just don't quit. Because if you quit, all that energy you did is going to, now it's not going away. We just keep it, it just goes up to leadership. Those that have been doing the time, those that stick around are going to get paid. Our system's built to make that not just happen, but we know that it happens so much, we plan on it happening. It's built for it to happen. Like I know that I'm going to talk to all these people, and I know they're not all going to come in today. When they're ready, I'm ready. And quite frankly, if you saw how many BRTs I did last week, if every one of them came in, I would not be able to train them all, which is good. I have help. But guys, I'm not overwhelmed. The right ones do it now. Some say they come in a week later, 2 weeks later. You know what? They do. They get their life together. They figure it out. They make those changes, those adjustments. You let it happen. You just got to trust the process, marry the process, not the outcome of every individual. But you guys, everything is built this way. And this is going to be the same for employers. Once we get those employers in here, we can pass out stuff. You guys, we can do webinars and invite them to those webinars where they can hear the benefits they can give their employees. You know, we can do other things. You guys, there's so many things we can do to help build the ascension marketing of everything under the umbrella of RRR247. We just got to do the work. And you guys, these aren't just things that I'm telling you we can do. We're already doing it. It's already built in the CRM. So a year ago, you guys remember how happy I was when we launched the CRM? You guys remember I was a kid in a candy store getting all of his wish lists knocked out because I knew what we could do with it. And here, a year later, everything's in motion. We can exercise all that stuff. So when this SHG business thing rolled out, I knew exactly what we needed to build, exactly how this is going to go forward. And then it's just getting everybody here up to speed with it. So you're going to market. It might take you a while to get a form filled out, but you don't want to stop. You just push it out there and get going. And you know what? It's just part of our circular stuff that we do. We'll spend some time, we'll launch it, we'll put it on the ad stuff out there. We'll work on articles. We're going to do some, I call it hit pieces. We'll do some hit pieces where we get one of our businesses to talk about how great it's been for them, and we go, feature that out. The same way, we should do with like our teachers. You guys, we have projects we know that aren't going to hit tomorrow. Like Brain Food Academy, that's an uphill battle. We told you guys that all along. We know it is, but it's part of our circular process. We can keep doing it. We're going to start selling courses, guys. You guys, we're getting that. We got a whole course program that we're rolling out right now. Is there anybody bored? Is there anybody wondering, like, is there just more for me to do? Because I'm on top of everything. Okay, I want to go back to this building, but I want you guys to like see, like, I want to dump my brain on everybody because what we're building is going to create the millions of dollars coming down the road. We're going to do billions in business based on the foundation that we have. There's plenty of room for everybody to win. Our biggest job is making sure people know, like, you are part of something. Just do not freaking quit. Every effort you put in there is an investment into your future. And just because you don't see it right away and you don't get instant gratification, that's just how this goes.
I have a
You know,
picture, Rory. It's a great visual for don't quit, don't give up. Those that stick around and get paid. Let me share it.
absolutely do.
Look at this. This is the one I always think about.
Mm.
quit that far away from
You guys,
everything
there's so many
happening.
real stories of this happening too. Like it's not just a fable. That guy in South Africa, and I used to know his name, and I actually saw it. I heard a story live on a special Zoom I was on, but he literally was looking for diamonds in South Africa, looking for these big diamond mines, and he got lucky a little bit and found some stuff, and was just kept pushing, and he finally went bankrupt, and he left and sold his land, and the land where he actually was where he lived has the largest diamond mine in South Africa. The people that bought that land found it. I mean, he was living on the diamond mine. It's a
Wow.
true story, and it's like one of those things. It's like you're there, you're just like, and then I've heard a lot of stories. Right, I'm a Utah boy. My grandfather inherited from his grandfather a silver mine. And so I heard all sorts of stories of people like trying to find silver and the gold rush and all that. And they would quit, and then better technology came out and it was always there. They just they sold them for nothing. And then the people that came, the companies that came and bought them, just ravaged it. And you guys, it's one of those things, it's hard to see it, right? So like we do things that allow us to create now money. But we're building for the future. We're building the leverage, and we're teaching that to everybody here. And the one thing I just got to resonate with everybody is you're going to take some time to build this. It's and to me, it's way better than working for anybody for 40 years and retiring broke. It's way better. Like we're making now money and also putting seeds to grow the future and build more commerce and things that are there. You guys, if we weren't pursuing things, I mean, look, we got better technology, better things are coming along because we never quit. You guys, that CRM is freaking incredible. And I want everybody to just be grateful for it. Thank God for it. Because without him, we wouldn't have, all this stuff was made possible. And it's just a great weekend to have a celebratory time for that. And I love anniversaries. And 420 actually means something to me every year now. And I'm guys, I gotta share with everybody here. It's ours. That's ours. All right. Okay, I got 24 minutes. We go back to this. Everybody's at this page under headlines and ad training. We have our SHG. And I got the BEB 360. And then right here, there's the employee benefits. This is where my code is at, guys. This is where the code is for the video. If you just want the video code, it's right here. We're gonna have a really good message on that. And I might create more. I can create them at will, right? Like we have a place. It's so like I just love where this technology gone. So I'm gonna come here. Where's my SHG pages? I created in my backup all those, but I'm gonna put it in let's see, e-business. I'm gonna show you because I have all this knowledge because we've been creating these. I'm gonna whip out a page. We got 23 minutes. 23 minutes. Um, so I got my e-business, e-marketing, all things e-business, e-marketing. And I didn't add this in our last training, right? So this is probably I didn't add it in the last training. I didn't add it to this, right? So like save money with your business, save on benefits, employee benefits, right? I need to do that, right? So I got my employee benefits page, which I could definitely put in all of these. And so what I'm going to do is I'll create, let's see. So employee benefits and I want to do like a more page. So I'm going to do one more. Okay. Paste that code right there, right? Same code, that same video code. I just paste it into an HTML. And anywhere I create these pages for businesses, I'm going to do that. So this is business cost reduce. I'm going to hit publish. Now I'm going to come here to my e-business and e-marketing pages, which this right here is going to be business costs reduced. And I'll put a copy of this in the BB 360. I'll put it here too. And I'll just do new. Let's put Rory created pages. I'm gonna make a new folder in here and move this to that. And I'm gonna knock this page out and I'll put it in here as well. So what I'm gonna do is now I need to go here. I need to go to my category pages. All right, there, zero category. I put a zero in the front of it, so okay, it's category pages. All things e-business. I need that one. Then I need e-business. I'm gonna edit these pages. I need to reback them up, right? So I'm gonna come here. I'm building this page, and this is just gonna be talking about how we save money in the business and put that out there. And I want to have two reference pages on it, and so that's why I created one. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna edit this page. And then obviously I make a change in the one, I gotta make a change in the other one, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna come here to the category page. And I got this free Bitcoin mining. That goes to that page, that's fine. I almost like my e-business e-marketing, I'm gonna eliminate this for my category page. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave my I love my link card. I'll put that there. Um, make money with SEO, that's a great page. Marketing is freedom. And then I'm gonna do a new one. So again, it's business cost reduced. So I'm gonna go to heading 3. And we're gonna hyperlink that business cost reduced. And the same with this one. Right. So I got a great little thing in there, business cost reduced. I'm gonna go ahead and I got that there. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put it in place of this one. We're gonna get rid of the free Bitcoin mining. I don't like it in there, so for me, I'm moving it out of there. I put that there. Now, you guys definitely want to change this up a little bit, right? I got business cost reduced. I'm gonna leave that the same. Um, so I'm restating it. So set it differently. It's easy. You guys, you'll get better at this verbiage and the same things we put in the pages, right? So I'm going to be building that page. I'm adding this here, and then I have that other page we built, which is the employee benefits, right? So I want to add that here too. So I'm going to come here to employee benefits, even though they're the same thing, they're different pages, right? This is a navigational page, and they'll click on here and business cost reduced, and then this is employee benefits. Um, And so this is going to go to the employee benefit page. And I may want to add a photo at some point, but it's good right now. So I got business cost reduced, employee benefits. They're going to two different pages, same direction, same link, but I'm putting both of them there. Let me copy this one. I'm going to hit save. I'm going to go to here. This category just got way, way bigger, right? Right. I modify that enough. I'm happy with it. Now I just got to back it up, right? So I'm going to come here, code editor, click in here, copy that, select all, copy that. I'm in e-business and e-marketing. And I'm just going to replace over, copy over what I just did. Now this, I have e-business, e-marketing in my slug. I'm going to go, that's my slug. E-business is a keyword. While I'm in there, I'm going to look at that really quick. Um, Let me go to all things, copy this. Yeah, I could do a little bit better on my keyword density, sure. So I'll add another one on all things. I'm going to do business costs reduced. It might help me, may not, but I'm going to put that in there and I'm going to put employee benefits. So business costs reduced, employee benefits. I'm going to add that on this. And I'm going to add that to my other one too. I got e-business, e-marketing, make money with SEO. So I got more stuff on there. That got me to 83. So that's business cost reduce. So apparently I didn't have that in there. I can say that one is done. E-marketing, make money with SEO, e-business, e-marketing, e-business. Okay, so that's good. I can close that, exit code editor here, and hit save. And I just updated those. Now I have one more thing I'm gonna go check so you guys can see it. I'm gonna go to my menus. Okay, I'm going to dashboard and menus. And I just want to make sure that under my business, my e-business, right here, I'm going to add those in there because I like them. So I'm going to put employee benefits and business cost reduce. I'm going to put both of those in there. Okay, I lost it, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to leave, go back to it because I didn't save anything. Be careful with this, guys. This can get, all right, so business cost reduce, employee benefits, add to menu. Somehow I lost it, so I'm just going to do there. It's a little bit big. I'm gonna no careful. I don't want to have too many in there. Like we got to be kind of careful on it. I'll remove my book. I'll remove link. Yeah, that's good. And I'll hit save menu. Careful not to hit delete. You guys gotta be very careful when you do your menu changes. Okay, there we go. That part's done. And you guys, I will add this business cost reduce page what I'm building right here. And it's gonna have that same video on it. And I'm just gonna focus on reducing your business costs, right? And I just put a little page on that. And that's one that can link to, we can put out there. But you guys, sometimes you can write it different ways, right? And you can link it different places. And that's what we're going to do. Like, we're going to really focus on this. I want to have this so I have 2 pages to market. So I can pitch this. I can pitch the one, and it's 2 different angles. One's about reducing business costs, and the employee benefits secondary. The other is employee benefits, business cost reduction secondary. So you want to be thinking about that. Can I make too many pages that have too many keywords? Nope. I can. This is something we're going to be building on for a long time. All right, let's get V marketing going on. Dina, are you doing it today?
But of course.
All right, perfect. If you're
Okay,
on,
that's my line. But of
Oh.
course, hey Rory,
yes.
one thing I forgot to mention earlier, and I didn't even tell you when Stacy and I did the Fair and Connect Zoom meeting, we did very well. We had 62 more people in the time we
Awesome.
had, and we're ready to do it again with your blessing. Tuesday we can do it from 2 to 5.
Let's do it from 2 to 5. Tuesday, same using my room.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's if you're on the list, are we opening it to new people? Are we still on the list?
Yeah, we open it up to a couple new people. They just gotta once they get on, they'll give one of us their full name, email, phone number, then we can just plug them in.
Yeah, perfect. You guys, so if you guys don't know what Fair Connect is, we're gonna cover it again. We'll probably bring it up again on Tuesday. Tuesday is gonna be it's gonna be a busy day. But we'll get that going. So if you know about Fair Connect, if you don't know about it, wait till we'll disseminate more information on Tuesday. If you know about it, we have a lot of people that have been waiting, so we're trying to take care of them first. But anybody can. So 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, perfect. And
Yep.
it'll be on my Zoom room, which I guess I could put it out
We'll,
here.
we'll put it out again. Stacy will probably put it out again.
Okay,
The
perfect. Yeah, I can
the
put your,
MSI chat, spread it.
and you guys, we're gonna be really emphasizing this, and we're gonna go to these different phases. And again, this is a good time to talk about essential marketing. That program, you guys, we're not trying to just bolster the doors on it and make all this stuff happen tomorrow. It's a futuristic thing. It's part of a futuristic program. It's something that we're building the future with, and we can do things like this because we have now money stuff and everything that's there. So we just add it. And, you know, we disrupt our days a little bit, write a bunch of pages, get things in motion, but that's what it is. And then we go back to our core of how we build. All right, back to the core of how we build. V marketing, Dina, let's get you in here.
Thank you.
Oh, let me stop this first. Hold on. If you're on YouTube, you better come into the other channel the other way. This